talk about the resiliency you guys displayed. I mean, you missed scoring on 2 breakaways in the first, you had the penalty shot goal in the second, and then you have a 5-minute power play to end the second where you don't score. How do you regroup from that at the end of the second?
You know what, our structure defensively was pretty good the first 2 periods, so we kept the game close. But the way we were playing, we got lucky on a couple opportunities and then didn't capitalize on them. He made some saves early, but you know, really, I didn't think we played very well. I told the boys if I was grading that, if this was a class, if this game was a class, I couldn't have given them anything better than a C for the beginning of the semester and the midterm. You know, fortunately, they aced the final exam, and we found a way to win the game. We had 26 shots throughout the entire game, 13 of them in the third period. So, you know, we needed to play better. We needed to play free, and we did a better job of that in the third period, and we found a way to get it done.
As always.
Can you explain how can you explain the difference? You're talking about playing better, playing free.
Well, I think it was almost like we were afraid to make mistakes, afraid to make play. We were playing too cautiously. Now, we had numbers back and we defended, and Shane made some saves. And against their rush offense, we always had a third man, so we hung, so that enabled us to hang in there. But other than a couple bounces that we got, that we shot pucks wide, we weren't generating a whole lot. We weren't getting a lot of offensive zone time. Like I said, we only had 26 shots in the entire game, but 13 of them were in the third period. So.
As often, it seems to come down to special teams. You kept them 0 for 6 on the power play. So talk about what you guys did on the PK to be so effective.
Well, I mean, I just thought we did a pretty good job, and Shane made saves when he needed to. Again, we have a way we play. We had good structure in the neutral zone, and we fronted pucks and we forced them. We recovered well, and they were trying to seam us and hit the high hard guy in the middle, and we recovered back, and you know what, we were a pretty good penalty killing team last year, one of the top 10 in the country, and tonight we only had three freshmen in the lineup tonight, so we were able to, for the most part, all of our penalty killers were experienced guys. So, like, we know how to kill penalties, and we had a real good penalty killing unit last year. The bulk of those guys are back this year, and that's just an area that we had confidence in. To be honest with you, when they got that last power play with 3 minutes left, we didn't even talk about the penalty kill. We talked about the 5 against 6, what we were going to do, because we were so confident we were going to get through that penalty. We needed to prepare our guys for when they pulled their goalie. So, no, real clear. That was a bright spot, and it needed to be.
I mean, you gave up a lot of shots, but it did seem like you kept them to the outside a lot. I mean, it didn't seem like they were getting too many quality shots.
I think you're right. I do. I think you're right. But they had the majority of the possession time for the first 2 periods, and we're a better team than that. You know, we need to get pucks behind. You know, we need to play our share. You know, there was just an inordinate amount of time that they had the puck, and they're a good team. Don't get me wrong. But part of it was us not being assertive, us standing around. Too many passengers, not enough workers, and then, like I said, the third period, we got it together, and going into that third period, it was actually the guys were in there like we were down 5-0. I chewed them out and going, guys, come on, we're down by 1 goal. Win the third period, we win the game. You know, but show some enthusiasm, and then something clicked, and they came out with a little bit with more fire, and we expected. We're a more experienced team than BC. They've got some high-end guys, but we felt we were more experienced, and we felt in our hearts that the third period of this game we should be able to win the third period. We're not an old team, we're not a young team. What we are is an experienced team. Like I said, we only had 3 freshmen in the lineup, so we had we only have 3 seniors, but we only have 3 freshmen in the lineup. Had a lot of experience, and special teams and goaltending, you hit it right on the head. Special teams and goaltending, Shane didn't have to be great, but he was good, and he didn't let any leaky ones in. And in our special teams, our power play wasn't very good. We got a 5-on-3. Our power plays, that's something that's got to improve. But our penalty killing obviously was the equalizer.
What's up, Frank?